I'm with my buddies, I'm back on the road.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. You look at Connect. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
Now that we're midway through the year, we know which rookies are impressing on a nightly basis.
And maybe some of these guys are understanding the length of what an NBA season is all about with 82 contests on the schedule. The other guys have gotten stronger, and as they've gained a better understanding of their roles, that's what you'd expect.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Jason Tatum. Brandon Miller is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Brook Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Allen with a screen on Durant. Unloads. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Caruso. DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Now Lopez. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. The rebound by Allen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Miller finds McCollum. Shoots over Durant. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now here's Gobert. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Durant with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Lopez against Tatum. Shoots over Lopez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty. and they don't give up.
McCollum with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And McCollum, good for 3. It's all knotted up.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Durant surveying the D. Picked by Gobert. Takes a 3. Durant, no good.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Durant pulls it in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul charged to Brandon.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Kevin Durant at the line.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
To the middle. Here's Miller. The Knicks pull it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. New York leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
New York on D. Up top, Vassell, guarded by Durant. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
Caruso, the pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Caruso. Now Gobert. He's scoreless. Now Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Back to Lopez. Gobert with it. And here's Durant. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 10.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Tatum. Allen with a screen on Lopez. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Durant for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Timberwolves trail by 5. And it's Vassell penetrating. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Lopez. Durant against Vassell. Gobert with a screen on Vassell from the wing. Out to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Drains the triple.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Miller outside. McCollum with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Hits the 3-pointer.
You got to respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Durant. 38 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Here's Lopez. And the layup is good off the glass.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Tatum. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Durant, pass to Gobert. Caruso outside. Back to Gobert. Here's Durant. And it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Vassell against Durant. Allen a screen. Pass to Tatum. And Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And he drops the first.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
No good on the second free throw.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
DiVincenzo finds Durant to the inside. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Tatum's got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 8.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Caruso outside. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break, Minnesota. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Durant, pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
McCollum, the pass to Allen. Here's Miller. On the wing, Vassell. Tatum from long range. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Durant against Vassell. Durant with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
McCollum, the pass to Vassell. Back to McCollum. Pass to Tatum from the arc. Offensive rebound. Allen. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
And that one falls for Tatum. And some changes here for New York. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for Caruso. Good on both. Here's DiVincenzo. He had 16 in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Leonard finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Lopez. Here is DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Thompson outside. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Thompson against McCollum. Inside. In there, he gets a 3-second call. Joseph is checked in for New York. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Leonard outside. .146 left in the opening quarter. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Connect, defended by Thompson. Alvarado outside. Tatum looking it over. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Post shot, no good. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Leonard. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Affecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
To the paint. Post shot, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard inside, hounded by Tatum. Here's the second effort, and it's laid up and in by Leonard. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tatum inside. Leonard's there. Outside Olynyk. Back to Tatum. Over Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Tatum's got 17 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Leonard against Tatum. Leonard with the ball. Here's Joseph. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
New York leading by 6. On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Connect. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Post in at the 5. Here's Joseph. Still no points. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Knicks lead 32-23.
Tatum against Leonard. Tatum passes to Olynyk. Now Tatum, the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Joseph. Alvarado defending. Joseph passes to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. Extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the three.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Joseph. And stolen by Alvarado. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Joseph passes to Leonard. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to connect. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Alvarado with it. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Now here's Thompson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Robinson with a steal. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Joseph can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Tatum. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 6. Here's Joseph. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count it. Joseph has gotten his first bucket of the night. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Leonard against Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Alvarado outside. Pass to connect. Back to Alvarado. Out left to the wing. Here's post. Leonard defending. Alvarado outside. Stolen. 5-on-3 break. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Tatum after the basket by New York on the other end. Over Leonard. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Post. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Robinson. Knicks leading by 8. On the wing, Thompson. Alvarado defending. Here's Joseph for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And some changes here for New York. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Lopez, and it's Durant in for Leonard. And New York has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson passes to Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
Vassell outside. Up top, Tatum releases. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vassell against Durant. Here's Joseph. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Here's Joseph. Buries it from 3. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Outside Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Falls for Tatum. And some changes here for New York. Bol, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. DiVincenzo comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Caruso in for Joseph. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
McCollum, pass to Allen. Pass to Tatum. New York with a rebound. Outside Durant. Inside. And finished off by Bol.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. On the wing, Durant puts up a 3. Robinson passes to Durant. Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair. So look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Thompson comes in for Bol. And so Tatum nails both of them. And so Durant will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Durant finds Lopez. Pass to Thompson. The three is up. The shot won't fall.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Up top, Tatum. The three ball. Rebounded by Lopez.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
With the step back. Tatum from long range. Caruso grabs the board.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Timberwolves trail by 16. McCollum outside. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Vassell's got 6.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Minnesota making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at McCollum. He's in 3rd in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant. That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 14. Now Vassell. He's got 6. Pass to Miller. Allen outside. And here's Olynyk. He's guarded by Caruso. Doubled by Durant. Olynyk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So many points have come at the hands of Kelly Olynyk, using that pump fake to his advantage.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
So Caruso hits one and misses one at the line. Knicks leading by 13. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court to try to make something happen.
Back to McCollum. To the paint. Thompson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Caruso, the open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
McCollum, the pass to Miller. Screen by Olynyk. Vassell outside. Over Caruso. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 8 points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Durant finds Lopez. Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Caruso.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Allen, the pass to McCollum. Six to shoot. DiVincenzo with a steal. And another fast break opportunity for New York. The Knicks are running. Vassell against DiVincenzo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Vassell passes to McCollum. Back to Vassell. And here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Let's keep attacking, make the extra pass, get their size out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase of the game, Shaq.
Making it look so easy. The great ones do that, Kenny.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Knicks leading by 15. Brook Lopez is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's DiVincenzo. Left side Durant. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Miller outside. Back to Tatum. A deep 3. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Durant against Vassell. Fires from the line. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Vassell outside. Tatum a screen on Durant. Shoots. Nice D from Durant.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Gobert up top. Allen defending. Pass to Caruso. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Now here's McCollum. To the middle. Here's Allen. No luck on that one. New York leading by 14. Caruso left side. Up top, Lopez. Vassell against Durant. And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 22.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Vassell against Durant. Vassell passes to Tatum. Inside.
Well, the length of Allen causes defenses lots of problems. Difficult to guard without fouling at times.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jarrett Allen at the line. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So both free throws good from Allen.
And Allen provides 3 things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of 3.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Caruso. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now Miller. McCollum taking his time here. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Boy, he's been getting to the line. He's made 6 of 8.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Gobert up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. The 3, Durant. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 25 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Fifth best, Minnesota.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Now here's Tatum. Give him 31 now. Count the basket.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Here's Tatum after the basket by New York on the other end. This one for three. Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Now, sometimes basketball is pretty easy, especially when you have a big guy. Get it to the big fella down low. That's Allen, and force the D to foul.
And free throw good from Allen. It's both from the stripe.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Knicks leading by 16. Caruso outside. Back to Durant. Uncovered. They get it back. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Jason Tatum.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Now here's Tatum. 33 points for him. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kevin Durant.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. New York leading by 18. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Minnesota. Miller against Durant. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 18. And here's McCollum. He's got 5. Left side Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at the Knicks. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, right now for New York, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Leonard. He's got pass to Alvarado. McCollum with it. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And Lopez drops them both.
Just remarkable as the game has evolved. So has Brook Lopez. You have that reliable three-point shooting ability that has become such a weapon of his.
Now here's Allen, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got 7.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
It's Lopez. High post. Thompson outside. New York, no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. That free throw good from Allen. Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. So both free throws good from Allen. New York leading by 16. To the inside, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Miller, the pass to Alvarado. Now Tatum, defended by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. DiVincenzo with it. 12 points for him. Leonard on the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Leonard with the ball. Alvarado defending. Leonard can't get it to go.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Tatum passes to Alvarado. That 3's off the mark. Knicks leading by 18. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert inside. McCollum defends. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Brooklyn Nets.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
New York making a switch here. Bowles checked in. Leonard outside. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 10.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Now here's Miller. Leonard defending to the paint. Here's Alvarado. That one falls.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Ball up top. Pass to Thompson. Back to Bull. The 3, DiVincenzo. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Now Alvarado. McCollum outside. From downtown, pure from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Leonard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Joseph is checked in for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Connect's checked in for Miller. Now here's Alvarado. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down low. Here's Post. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
There's a screen by Bol. To the inside. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Connect. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, Connect isn't a speedster on the drive, but there's some real muscle behind his motion.
Joseph passes to Leonard. .30 seconds left in the third. Banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got 15 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
McCollum against Thompson. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. Lets it fly. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for New York. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Jason Tatum. Jose Alvarado is out there with Connect. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Olynyk. Back to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Tatum from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Thompson attacking. Tipped. Tatum against Leonard. Out to the right wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Alvarado. Tipped away. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Thompson outside. And here's Alvarado. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Leonard against Tatum. 5 to shoot. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Joseph. Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Tatum, a screen on Bol. Olynyk against Bol. Shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Ball at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And Bull drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 19. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tatum inside. Bull on him. And it's Tatum missing. The Knicks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Joseph. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Connect. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Leonard outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Miller against Thompson. Miller, the pass to Tatum. Rejected by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. And the Knicks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Alvarado. No good on the quick 3. Knicks leading by 18. Gallinari, the pass to Joseph. Gallinari with a screen. The drive by Joseph. Misses in close.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Connect. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Here's Joseph. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Connect. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for New York. Here's Connect. Tatum with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet out, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So for the Knicks, Gobert's checked in for Bull. DiVincenzo comes in for Thompson, and it's Caruso in for Joseph. And that one misses.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 14. Miller outside. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. To the paint. It's picked off. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I just love the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. The shot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Durant's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Tatum from long range. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Caruso outside. Pass to Gobert. Lopez for 3. A again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Love the response from the big man. Lopez nailing the comeback three.
Now here's McCollum. Miller outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Lopez, the screen on McCollum. McCollum against DiVincenzo. Up and over McCollum. DiVincenzo can't hit. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. McCollum's shot is off. For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Tatum passes to McCollum. Gobert against Tatum. Allen with a screen on Gobert. There's Tatum with the three. Caruso grabs the board. New York leading by 13. Outside Durant.
Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Pass to McCollum. Tatum a screen on Gobert. McCollum's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, such a different type of player. Brook Lopez can beat you with post moves and threes. It's really hard to guard him.
The cell, he's checked in for Alvarado. And Lopez no good on that one. Timberwolves trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Caruso. Lopez finds Caruso. Outside, DiVincenzo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Rejected by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. Now Lopez. Here's Gobert. Miller pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 15. Allen outside. Miller a screen on Gobert. Here's McCollum. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Lopez against Tatum. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Lopez passes to Gobert. Over Allen. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 13-point game. Lets it go from 11. The shot comes out. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. The cell against Durant. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Caruso. Tatum, shot is good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Durant. Durant takes it in, and he banks in the layup. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. He sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Tatum with it, and Lopez picks him up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. The first free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
So Tatum nails both of them. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Lopez against Tatum. Back to Durant. They double team Durant. And there's a 3-second violation. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Tatum with the drive, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Joseph. Alvarado defending. Outside Gallinari. Misses the 3. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistake.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.